Good morning. Welcome to Story Time. I'm Tarneshia Children's Program Developer here at Ginter Botanical Garden. Before I start Story Time, my friend Claudine, who is recording this, is 6 feet away from me. More than that, actually, because we are practicing social distancing here in the garden. So I'm going to go ahead and begin Story Time. So today we are going to read. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to read yet. I'm going to show you something. What am I holding? What am I holding? You said a box? Yes, I'm holding a box. This is a box. Wow, I wonder how many ways can I use this box? Claudine, I wonder how many ways I can use this box. First thing I can do is recycle this box and reuse it. Okay. If you guys have any boxes at home, I want you to recycle your boxes and reuse them. So that's the first thing I'm going to do with this box is I recycled it, right? How can I reuse this box? I don't know. I wonder what would happen if I cut a hole in it. I wonder what would happen if I put something in it. I wonder if I would cut it open. And look, the inside of my box is nice and pretty. I stuck my mask in my box. So let's read a story about the endless ways that we can use the box. So the name of the story today is Not a Box by Antoinette Portis. You guys might remember story time, Not a Stick. Same art, same author and illustrator, just different loose part. Remember, Not a Stick, the loose part was a stick. Today, our loose part in this book is a box. So let's go ahead and read one of my favorite stories, Not a Box. Not a box. Look at the bunny. He's looking at that box. He's thinking about that box. The one thing that the bunny in this book does, he uses his imagination. So what do you think he's imagining this box could be? Oh, he got that box and he's carrying it. Where do you think he's taking this box? He's pushing it, and the author wanted to dedicate this book to children everywhere sitting in cardboard boxes. Let's find out what this bunny's gonna do with this box. Why are you sitting in a box? It's not a box. What did it turn into? Race car. What do you think the box is going to be next? Let's find out. What are you doing on top of that box? Find out what he's thinking about. It's not a box. He's pretending to be on top of a mountain. He called it Rabbit Peak. Why are you squirting a box? Why? What do you think he's gonna be? What do you think he's imagining this box to be? I said it's not a box. Oh, he's pretending to be a firefighter. Now you're wearing a box. What do you think he's imagining now with his box? You guys can tell us too if you like. This is not a box. It's a robot. Ow, he's a robot. Are you still standing in that box? Wow, he has his hand on his head. What do you think he's imagining now? It's not a box. Wow. It was a pirate ship. It was a hot air balloon. Even an elephant. He was I guess he used it for his seat for his elephant ride. And a tugboat. This bunny is really using his imagination. Well, what is it then? Now he's looking through his box. What did he do to look through that box? He had to do what? He cut a hole in that box. Now he's thinking, what do you think Bunny's thinking about? It's not a box. Now let's see, rocket ship. Bunny is taking off into space. What an imagination this bunny has. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed Not a Box. Stay tuned because we're going to do an activity with our box. Welcome back, guys. I'm going to show you guys my Tinker toolbox, and we're going to talk about tinkering in just a second. But we are going to talk about some ways that we can use this box. Okay. So I could actually cut a hole in this box, tape it up, close it up, put my hand in it, and use it as a touch and feel box and try to guess what's inside it. Or I can just close it up, put something in it, shake it, and try to figure out what's in the box. So this can be my guess what it is box. Also, I can just put stuff in it. I can just reuse it to put stuff in it. One way I do use these types of boxes, guys, is I use this box to send my nephew care packages in college. So I'll use this box, this type of box to send care packages. Another way I can use this box, I could decorate it on the outside, open it up, and I could wear it as a hat. Do you think it would fit on my head? Maybe. And another way that you can play with this box is to tinker with it. And tinkering is basically you guys just figuring stuff out and finding different tools and playing with your box. You guys know who Tinkerbell is? She's who? Yeah, she's Peter Pan's friend. How do you think she got her name Tinkerbell? Because she likes to tinker. I'll put my box down. And I'm going to show you my Tinker toolbox. I have all kinds of things in here. I have some Velcro, zip ties. What else? There's glue in here. There's all different types of tape. You can never have enough tape. My niece loves tape, and she uses all the tape in her house. So there's lots of tape in this box. What else? Oh, I have a glue gun and extra little glue sticks that goes in this gun. Also on the end, I have a stapler. Just a stapler and some extra staples. There's even some tools. Adults, to all the adults who are watching, it's really important to let children use real items, not the pretend stuff, but real concrete items. And these are just some really small screwdrivers that a child could use. Scissors, I got a hole puncher here. There's even string. I have rubber bands in this toolbox. I'm probably missing something else, but there's lots of things in my Tinker toolbox. Now, with all this stuff in my box, do you think, my Tinker toolbox, do you think I can create something? with my box using all this stuff in my Tinker toolbox? I probably could. I'm going to show you guys something I made out of a soap box. So you can use any type of box to tinker with, or to play with, or to imagine with. So does this look familiar? You guys remember the story where Bunny turned his box into a robot? I made this robot out of, there's a little ant wants to play on my box. I made my robot out of a soap box and recycled materials. Like my cape, my robot's cape is literally made from cheese, a piece of cheese wrap. Her face has, let's see, she got recycled caps on there. I have some stickers. And I painted this box with acrylic paint. So you can use any type of box you want. It could be a big box like I had over here. It could be a little box. It could be a medium-sized box. It could be a big old refrigerator box. It really doesn't matter as long as it's a box and you got some tools to tinker with. I do want to tell all adults watching, remember, when children are tinkering or children are using their imagination and they are playing, remember, it's all about the process and not the product. Let children use their imagination. Let them create their box into whatever they want their box to be. If they don't want to make anything out of their box, it's okay. If they want to sit inside their box, it's okay. Just remember, let children use their imagination on their own. And I hope you guys were inspired to go play with some boxes. Get outside and play. See you next week.